Hello and welcome back to the next episode of the Aurora C-Shop Uncut Let's Play series. I welcome you back to a tragic time as we lost the FRSS Brontide and many other vessels. Our ships are in the sector. Beta Pupils are currently in flight as they attempt to flee the area. We have only a single surviving ship that was not a fighter, the FRSS Narwhale. The Narwhale is damaged but can still fight. It took no internal injuries, and we are transporting thousands of survivors from both sides of the war. We also have the Ontarios and Aardvarks that managed to launch in time and escape, and they are hiding themselves. In the meantime, a relief fleet to attempt to break through the blockade here and secure the area is on its way if we go over to Captain's Star. But first, to get through Captain's Star, we're going to have to go through some enemies, at least that's what I believe anyway. So, carrier strike group as well, surface assault weapons are on the way to reinforce V51A Cygni. But something that I noticed and that I want to, I'm going to bring up my folder to open up the calculator. Something I've noticed is, one thing is that the enemies go a lot faster than us, and our missiles are proving to be ineffective. And because of that fact, we're having significant problems. So I'm going to try and design, before we continue into today's episode, try and design ourselves a missile that will actually work out a little bit better for us. So our targets are going 12,000 kilometers per second, okay? I'm aiming for a 50% chance to hit with a 40 million kilometer range. Is this possible? Yes, that is possible with 7,900. Oh, no, we haven't input the warhead strength in, have we? Warhead. So, yeah, we go. So that will give us a 60% chance to hit, which is a massive improvement, or a 50% chance to hit against 12,000 kilometers per second vessels, which will give us a massive help. In a lot of ways, just adding a little bit of that agility in just really does help out. And so I'm going to design this missile. I think it works pretty well, and it will be able to be refitted immediately onto our current fighters. So that's what we'll do. So let's go over here. Let's grab the optimizer, make sure I'm inputting everything correctly, and we're going to take the Mark IV Striker. We're going to modify the fuel amount, so 8529. We're going to add actual agility onto the fighter. There we go. And I'm going to also reduce the engine size to 3.6 with a power boost of 460%. There we go. That gives us the exact missile we need. We're going to call this the Mark IV B Striker ASM, so it's in the same era, same family. There's not a lot different to it, but modifications have been made to the guidance systems to perform much better. So I'm going to cancel our orders of normal strikers and immediately begin researching our new missile. Then we will outfit any new fighters or any new crafts with that missile as best as we can. Because we're going to need to if we want to handle. We've taken a significant blow. We've lost almost pretty much an entire carrier group and a significant portion of our forces. We do have a Brontide on the way, the FRSS Vanguard. We also have more destroyers, more Aegis vessels, refits, and once that is all done, we should be able to launch another Brontide and another carrier group into the area. The main reason why we lost at the end of the day, we lost that vessel, is because we overextended ourselves too much. We didn't have the fuel, we didn't have all the other stuff that we realistically needed to be able to properly maintain any kind of fighting situation. So let's continue incrementing along as our carrier heads towards the jump point to EV Lacerte. The Narwhale has been attacked. Strength 4 hits. Looks like they actually found the bloody thing in Beta Pupus. Taking civilian casualties, and we have no sensors to be able to detect anything here. Narwhale. Terminal actives. Active sensors. Well, all the active sensors damaged. Give me a damage report. damage report. Yeah, the narwhale's dead. There's nothing we can do for it. All those commanders are also going to be dead as well, so that's unfortunate. Hopefully the interceptors can survive this. I should have kept fleeing with the narwhale. But that's a bit of a tragedy, to be honest. We'll have to avenge them at some point, but we can't do that now. We just need to get to V51 Cygni and reinforce immediately. But the aliens have really hit us hard, and we've hit them back as well, so we'll see what we can do here at the end of the day. Okay, we're going to continue to advance. I'm concerned that there might be aliens directly on the jump point. On V51 Cygni, because we lost the buoy there, which is a concern. Yeah, those have exceeded their deployment times, which is unfortunate. Okay, distance to target. We are 3 days away from entering system. Okay, and we are very, very close now. We're nearly within sensor range. 200 million kilometers. We have a signature. A signature of some kind of vessel. Freighters have changed ship contacts. Okay, they seem to be moving now. So there were a bunch of freighters here, which was interesting. We're nearly within active sensor range. Nearly. Okay, we're in with active sensor and we have detected no enemy vessels. Now, there could be enemy vessels on the other side here, so I need to be a little bit careful before we move in. So I'm going to send destroyers ahead to just make sure that we aren't being led into a bit of a trap here. Okay. First carrier strike group, hold your position. And we're starting to run out of fuel as well, which is really, really annoying. Okay, I'm going to launch both destroyer escort squadrons. Join a subfleet, and then I'm going to have the first one begin to enter the system. Another thing as well is when we're getting that supply vessel moved over, that'll be 17 days before we can get that to where it needs to be going. So that's going to be a bit of a problem. Okay, the destroyer escort squadron is on the way. They'll be able to reach target within. Okay, they have entered the system in V51 Cygni. Any contacts? No contacts have been detected. Carriers are now free to enter system. Yeah, so far so good. No enemy contacts whatsoever. Okay, first carrier strike group has arrived. Let us rejoin up the destroyer squadrons. Okay, they've been rejoined. How is fuel looking? Not the greatest. Did we bring fuel to V51 Cygni? Let me have a look. Cygni, no we didn't. Okay, well, we're going to move towards. We're going to hold here for now, so that they can't go through Captain Start until we get ourselves our supply vessel moved up. So I'm just going to hold this position. Obviously, our vessels can't really hold out. Our fighters, they're going to break down, they're going to have issues. But I'm not sending another fleet in without supply backup to continue a fight. So we'll have to just do increments. Hostile contact update. We seem to have enemy vessels above A2. Now A2 is not the planet with our ground forces on. Instead, we just have a deep base tracking station there. But does A2 have fuel. No, it doesn't. So some kind of transportation of extra fuel here would be good once we secured this area. But there are two vessels there, which is concerning. Okay, let's just continue 8-hour increments. We seem to have a vessel approaching, a warhorse class. Some description. So we could have an enemy fleet arriving towards our location. Reconquistad's also heading towards us. Third carrier strike group is currently ready to go. Looking pretty damn good in terms of fuel, resupplies. No issues at all, really. You got everything that you need. Boarding platoons as well. Alright, we're going to send you then to V51A Cygni. Actually, I'm going to have a... That should be our fleet. What's an Aegis C-class guided missile destroyer? I'm looking for a tanker. Oh, a free one. 35 years. You're going to go to V51A Cygni. And you're going to transfer fuel to the colony here because we need to have enough fuel to continue operations. But I'm going to move the third carrier strike group in. So I'm moving pretty much, except for everything but the second strike group, I'm moving everything in to defend V51A Cygni and to push the aliens back as much as we can. So I'm going to give the order for them to begin to move. But for now, we're just going to wait for the supply vessel. Okay, Reconquista's heading towards us. Duncan, Idaho. I'm not sure what kind of ship that is, but yeah. The Reconquista is moving towards. It's just slowly moving and losing signal because it just stops. Well, if it gets close enough, we'll just send the interceptors out to bring it down. Okay, an hour increment. 3-hour increment. 8-hour increment. Yeah, so it's just trying to keep track of us right now, which is a big pain in my ass. So, launch one of you. Okay, so launch Growler, and I'm also gonna launch, why are all my interiors damaged? What the? All these Ontarios are damaged, and that's really annoying. We should be able to get these repaired relatively quickly, though. Come on, get the repairs in. Just waiting on the last one to get repaired. Ship overview, damage control. Yeah, 2 more railguns need repairing. Wait, 2? How do you even lose 2 railguns? No idea. Alright, well, we launched the Growler, so now we're going to launch these fighters. And we're going to rename these to the 3rd Interceptor Squadron. And then I'm going to have the Growler join up as subfleet. I'm going to tell them to move towards the Reconquista class vessel. So give it a waypoint. There we go, waypoint 2. And then we're going to go and try and deal with one of these. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong fleet, aren't I? 3rd carrier. Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm being dumb, aren't I? That's not even the correct, these guys aren't in the correct area. 3rd carrier strike groups, what you want. Yeah. Land on assigned mothership. 1st carrier strike groups, what you want. So you're here, you're here, you're here. Launch a Growler. Launch interceptors. Growler, join the interceptor squadron. Where the hell is the Growler? Alright, do we not actually have anything in there? Well, detach. Have you guys join the interceptors. There we go. Okay, interceptors should now have the Growler. We're going to head towards contacts. Shouldn't take very long. Going 20,000 kilometers per second. Yeah, it should take us 3 hours max time to reach target. Nearly at target. Under an hour. Vessel has been re-identified. Okay, and we have successfully reached target. All weapons will fire, assigned to fleet, open fire. All interceptors, we're going to follow contact. So follow. And then we will begin to open fire. There we go. Penetrating hits, penetrating hits, penetrating hits. And that is an enemy vessel down. Interceptors will now return home and begin to board. But that was a successful kill, which is always nice to see. So land both of those onto the assigned mothership. And we're going to go back to waiting. We're going to let those aliens sit back and take their death. But yeah, we should be able to get back to our carrier. There we go. Okay, now we're just going to go back to waiting. Because those reconquisters are scout vessels, so we want to make sure that we kill as many of them as possible so that they don't give away our position more than we already have to. How long until that supply vessel does arrive? Let me have a look here. Okay, less than 2 weeks now. 1 day increment. 1 day increment. 1 day increment, so now we're 8 days away. Hostile ship contact apparently was able to get through. Not sure where the hell this thing came from, but we are going to destroy it. Destroy escorts. Yeah, fire. We're also going to use our slams or SLMs. Actually, they won't be of any effect. Auto assign fire control. Unassign this. Just unassign those. Assigns to fleet. Fire. Assigns to fleet. Open fire all. Very good. And that should mean that we will be able to hopefully finish it off. Open fire. And then we're also going to auto assign fire control and do the exact same thing. Open fire. And then we're going to assign that to our fleet. So we should now have all weapons ready and firing. There we go. And enemy class destroyed. Well, keys are class destroyed anyway. No problems at all there doing that. Ceasefire the fleet. So it must have been trapped in Captain Star, and then we were able to get rid of it. So that's good. So that's another vessel destroyed. So that will avenge the Bonside. You know, that's our goal here really today, is to avenge the Bonside for what happened and for the loss of life that did occur. Still waiting on the supply vessel to arrive. Okay, hostile ship contact detected. Shade out Mapes and Reverend Mother Gaius. Okay, so our deep zone tracking stations are picking up these vessels as they move towards us. They're moving towards our fleet. Now, we killed a lot of troop transports, which is a good thing. It means that it'll take a lot longer for them to be able to properly deal with our forces. But they may start bombing us, which could be a concern. Okay, they're in the wreckage of the Keyzor. That's interesting. Now, how long till we get the supply vessel? 2.6 days, so we can wait. Just gotta wait a couple more days. And oh, they're salvaging. That's what they're doing. They're salvaging. I see. Okay, supply vessel should hopefully be arriving shortly. And then we're going to burn all these vessels to the ground once we arrive at Cyngi. Okay. A large supply finally has made it. We also have a new reconquista that's decided it wants to poke its little head up. So, supply vessel, you're going into the carrier group and you're going to refuel, resupply, load fleet ordnance. How much ammunition do you have on you? You have 800 Mark 3s, 332 Mark 2s. Fantastic. Okay, carrier strike group. Head towards contact. Actually, we'll launch the interceptors to deal with it first. Interceptors, we'll launch you with a growler. Then I'll have the growler join up with the interceptors, and then we'll do the exact same thing we did before. We'll clear our path before we move forward. Okay. ETA, under an hour. And we should be able to grab this reconquista now. There we go. And let us begin. We could even do boarding operations. Do we have people already boarded up already? No, we don't. Okay. Fine, we'll just kill it then. No use wasting our time with the boarding operation. Open fire fleet. And 17 penetrating hits. And vessel destroyed. Fantastic. Okay, let's land everything back. Let's go strike group, land as subfleet. And then interceptors land as a subfleet as well. We're going to order the carriers to move towards the inner planets. Specifically, we're going to try and move towards our colony. Let's make sure we actually cease fire on those interceptors though, because that will slow time down. There we go, we've ceased fire. And let's get our fleet moving towards the location it needs to be moving towards. Okay, we completed orders, they've landed, which is fantastic news. And now we are going to continue to start our advance against our enemies. We also have the third carrier strike group moving towards Captain Star, so if they do try and get around us, we can handle them. Troop transports. Oh no. Troop transports. Where are those? So we have enemy ground forces moving towards V51A Cygni, so I hope our Marines are dug in. They should be. Let me have a look here. On V51A Cygni, we have 2 Marine divisions. Total force strength is 260,000 tons. Now, we know that those transports probably only about 20,000 tons worth of forces, so we should be able to hold this relatively easily. Our fortification level is doing pretty well overall. Battalions. Fortification is only 1 though, which is kind of annoying. Because we haven't had that much time to actually dig in. What kind of planet is it, by the way? Archipelago. So we do get some defensive bonuses for that planet. But yeah, so they're going to start moving their troop transports in. We got more troop transports on the way. We need to get there as quickly as we can, realistically speaking here. Updated ship contacts. We got enemy vessels. Salvager, yeah, they're salvaging our vessels. Sherlock Mapes Warhorse. I'm not sure what the Warhorse is. Where's 16's Warhorse class vessel? Let's give them a missile salvo of our longer range missiles. So hold the carrier group. And I'm gonna have the main. First of all, I'm gonna reorganize our destroyers, so that we have our normal ones and then our escorts. Okay. Fire against the Reverend. Not remember the Warhorse, because I'm not sure what kind of vessel that is. Assigned to fleet. Open fire control. Assign that to fleet. There we go. And max range 58 million kilometers. I see. We should be within range. Okay, missiles are away. We've got 32 missiles on target. Estimated chance to hit pretty goddamn high. Okay, missiles are coming in. Mark II Firebirds as well, these are. Okay, let's cease fire for now. I want to make sure that we're actually going to be effective in this. No, we are not effective. So 10% chance to hit. New target speed at 2,400 kilometers per second. I'm not sure if that's to do with the ECM or something else, but that is definitely very annoying. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to launch all destroyers. And I'm then going to move the destroyers towards the contacts. So that should be, which one are we looking for? We're looking for 002. So 002, we're going to follow. We're going to get within 60,000 kilometer range. Remember, we don't want to get within 40,000 because that is their range. But yeah, so we're going to head towards the target now. But yeah, it looks like the Firebirds are not effective. We need a complete missile redesign in general, in my opinion, anyway. Okay, we're moving towards contact. Now, the Warhorse could have longer range weapons, which is what scares me, so we're going to focus that down first. Okay, we're closing in. We do have a speed advantage because they're escorting the salvager vessel. Okay, let's have a look. Getting very, very close now. No hits on us yet. Yeah, we were attacked. So range 33 damage per hit. So yeah, those are particle beams. We can get within closer range though now, and we can start to hit it because those particle weapons have a much, much longer reload rate than our railguns. So focus on the Warhorse, assign to fleet, and I'm also going to have you guys focus on the Warhorse. But I'm going to also want to assign all of these weapons. Assign that to fleet. Okay, open fire fleet. I'm going to cease fire these fire controls though. We don't want to fire our missiles. Okay, here we go. And we fired. Only one scored hit though. Yeah, we're trying to follow. Yeah, looks like they can't score hits on us either, due to the low range. Held fire because we're not. I'm pretty sure this has to be ECM that's affecting this so heavily. Okay, let's try following within 50,000 kilometers. And shade out maps. 002, follow 50,000 kilometers. Whoa, what the fuck? Why does it do that? It keeps trying to go back, but it keeps going within like 27,000 kilometer range. No, I'm telling you to follow. Oh my god, this is actually infuriating when it does stuff like this. Follow within 60,000. Okay? Hold your position. It looks like our escorts can't do that bloody job, so I'm going to bring them back to the carrier. Okay? And then I'm going to launch our interceptors. Well, not interceptors, but our strike squadrons. Yeah, launch strike squadrons. First, second, head towards contacts. Okay, we're heading towards contact. I'm going to hold fire on you guys as well. Ceasefire. Okay. We are within range, but we're not within range because of, again, problems relating to other stuff. Aegis attacked by what? Oh my god. The Aegis is going to die if we don't do something here. Fine. Destroyers, hold your ground. I'm not allowing an Aegis class to just be destroyed like this. Not especially one of such a namesake as well. Okay, join the sub fleet. Okay, enemy fleet advancing. How can we botch this so heavily? Okay, we're within range. Fire all weapons. Where the hell is it? Destroy escorts, Aegis. Okay, there we go. Fire all at the warhorse. Sign to fleet. Okay, open fire all. I'm also going to assign all of our other weapons here. Yeah. Okay, assign all of those. Assign fleet, open fire fleet. Okay, everything is opening fire. Ah, they're just sitting outside the bleed distance. Get the hell back! You have the capability to do so. This is infuriating. What my guys are doing right now. You are much faster than them. You can just get the hell out of there. We should not have lost that Aegis class vessel. That's really infuriatingly bad. Cease fire. And now why have you stopped? I'm not sure why. Did I give you an order to stop? Oh my god, they're just able to chase. That is another dead ship. Are you kidding me? Oh, that is infuriating. That is... Oh, ho, 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 ho. I am mad. I am mad. Okay, we just lost two bloody destroyers for no reason. That warhorse vessel needs to die. Assign to fleet. Open fire fleet. Fire all weapons. Missiles away. Die. Die, die, die. And these are the weaker ones. These are the smaller missiles, so they're not as effective. But hopefully they should be able to punch through. Okay, land on the ship assigned fleet. Missiles en route. We scored 21 hits. Just armor though. Because again, we're going to get like a 30% chance to hit because I'm pretty sure it's ECM that's causing all our issues. Which is really annoying. Well, the enemy fleet's heading this way. Okay, how much longer until we can get another reload? Okay, missiles are ready again. Ceasefire. Detach. 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 And I'm just going to give the order for all of them to fire once again. But individually. Actually, no, let's not do that because that means they won't fire all at once, likely. Join fleets. Join first strike squadron. Subfleet. Subfleet. Both of those have joined. Now open fire fleet. Missiles away. Second strike squadron. Third strike squadron. Now let's land on the carrier again. I'm going to keep doing this until we've destroyed every last one of the bloody ships because I am not going in close range again. Those particle beams are insane how strong they are. Honestly, I think we're going to need to start developing shields, like proper shields, if we're gonna do better. Okay, how did that one do for us? Only 4 hits this time. Are you kidding me? That is extremely disappointing considering the amount of missiles we're actually firing towards target. Okay, do we have another salvo ready? Nope. We should do now though. We have to wait out another 10 minutes or so. Okay, destroyers, need you to rejoin subfleet. Carriers head towards Captain Star. Oh, our enemies are moving away. How nice. Okay, hold down. Are we ready to fire again? Yes, we are. Detach. 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 Missiles are away. 9 more nuclear detonations. But nothing special. Nothing special. We're being so ineffective. That's how it feels to me right now. So incredibly ineffective. We need shields. We need better energy, like beam weapons, and I need to go into more interceptors, I think. Let's have a look at research, right? Defensive systems. Beta shields. Like, we can get some pretty good shields with the amount of research labs we do contain. So I'm gonna grab ourselves like 33 laboratories and just start working the shields, because that's how you counter particle weapons. Because particle lances specifically do damage in a line against armor, which makes them very good against armor, but they actually are quite bad DPS wise if you have to deal with shields. So, we're going to make a bit of a secret weapon, and I'm going to get a lot of shields in research and ready, as much as we can here. In the meantime, we need to just continue trying to whittle away at the enemy forces, because we can abuse the facts of the situation, and that is that we can hit, like, without their particle weapons, they're kind of useless. But the biggest problem for us is going to be the fact that our hit chances are just incredibly low, like incredibly low. Anyway, it looks like their troop transports are going to get to where they need to be going to, which is going to be a problem. Okay. Okay, are we able to fire again? Nope. Now we are able to fire. Launch all strikes, which has got ECM 30s, and that is just ridiculously powerful. I need like ECCM at this point. Okay, missiles are all away. We are firing all missiles, correct? We haven't been firing all missiles this entire time. Why is that not opening fire on the fleet? Science fleet. Oh, we haven't been. That explains why it's been so insanely ineffective this entire bloody time. God damn it. Please select one or more ships. What do you mean one or more ships? You're a fleet. For God's sake. Carrier strike group, land on some other ship. Oh, I'm just having a bad Aurora day today in terms of our effectiveness here, guys. Land on the same mothership. Let's get everything landed. This will not be very effective. Well, we scored some hits, but not a lot. Now we wait again. Okay, and now we fire, actually. We actually do fire on the enemy targets. Okay, assign that to fleet. That should bloody work out for us here. We need to wait another 20 minutes though. Okay, we are reloaded. We are ready to go. Oh, I know. Oh my god. Infuriating. Assign to fleet. Weapons are ready. Detach fleet. Make sure we join up with our main fleet. Well, our main squadron. Why am I trying to detach escorts? What is going on? First Strike Squadron, ready weapons. Warhorse class vessel. Assign that to our fleet, and then we're going to head towards contact. Are we within range? Let's check. We are within range. Open fire, fleet. Let's make sure everything's opening fire. Everything is opening fire. Missiles are away. Return to carrier. And then land on carriers assigned to fleet. Okay, there we go. Missiles should now be away though. Okay, there we go. Just going a little bit more hits now. We got a penetrating kit as well. First Strike Squadron, why are you... Oh my god, sometimes this game like actually hurts me. Hands on assigned mothership as subfleet, please. Another thing I'm going to do as well is once they've left, we're going to rescue the survivors of the other two vessels. But looks like our Marines are going to have some enemy forces to deal with. I think they'll be fine in my opinion, but you know, they'll try and do their best. Yeah, we're kind of going to have to let these guys flee because it just takes so many missiles to be able to beat them. We need to develop like extremely hard hitting railgun shield destroyer, or even a cruiser. Like that's kind of what we're going to need to develop, and to do that, we're going to need one as big railguns as we can get. I think 30cm rails would work best here. And then defense systems. We're going to need some really good shields to be able to hold up versus at least a particle weapon. Single hit some of the particle weapons. Alright, well, our enemy's leaving. This feels a little bit embarrassing for our fleet, to be honest, that we couldn't take down like a fleet that's like 4 times our size. Okay, well, let's go pick up the live pods. Live pods are the Aegis, live pods are the Mullinix. Okay, there we go. Okay, rescued both of the survivors there. And the enemy fleet is moving away at this point. Honestly, I'm going to send us back to the jump point until we get reinforcements. Yeah, and I'm considering with how the fights are going, almost retreating and holding other areas. Alright, so we have the enemy troop transports are heading our way, right? At least they should be. I would hope it would be. No, they're not. Interesting. Insufficient crew accommodations. Yeah, that's pretty much expected at this point. Let's be real here. We have a Reverend Mother that was lost contact. Lost contact there as well. Okay. Troop transports. We've lost sight of the troop transports, which is concerning. Okay. First carrier strike group. Oh, it's the third carrier strike group, which has finally arrived. Third carrier strike group, where are you? You are here. You guys have plenty of fighters and Ontarios that can be used. I'm going to have you follow that fleet, and then I'm going to have the third carrier strike group head towards the inner planet. A1. Actually, just hold until we get the other carrier group moved over. No, I don't need to move to location. I cancelled that order. Oh, I cancelled the other order. Oh, that's a bad by me. But yeah, there we go. Okay, now both are correctly here. We're going to move towards the inner planets now. Hopefully it's not too late and we're able to help, but it's going to take 9 days to reach the inner planet due to the distance between the jump point and and this. So let's get moving. Looks like we dropped off our ground forces onto EV Lacerte, which is fantastic news. Actually, you know what? I'm going to order them to get them moved to a frontal position. Where's the towels? TLPA 009. I'm going to have you actually load up both of these and take them to V51 cyngi and unload them onto the colony. That'll take you 38 days to do though, so we need to secure this system as best as we can. We now have 2 bonsides and 72 fighters available to us. So I'm hoping that will prove dividends for us. Okay, we're closing in. We're nearly back at our planet. No detection yet. The impassive is going to need some fuel though. That is something. But we have finally arrived here at 51 cyngi, and we're still holding down. So far, it seems like the enemies have retreated from the inner system. They're at their jump point though, so we need to be cognizant of that fact. They haven't put any colonists or any troops down here though, from what I can see, which is always a good sign. Now, how is refueling looking? You should be refueling. You should be. We're gonna wait a little bit while we just one, catch our breath, and 2, just refuel as best as we can here. So let's do a day increment. Do another day increment. Cool. The impassive now has a lot more fuel, but we're just going to keep doing that until it has enough fuel completely. Two transports are starting to head this way now. We will destroy them if they decide to enter our sphere or our area. Yeah, they're heading this way. These East striking stations were really helping out. Yeah, they really are helping out here. We need to get out those fighters that are trapped in there, though. That's the problem. Show you that Mapes class vessels. Reverend Mother class vessels. Okay, well, there's no Warhorse class vessels, so I think we can handle this. Destroyer escorts. We have 2. No, I need a 3rd carrier strike group. Yeah, we have 6 vessels of the destroyer class. And I'm gonna have all of these go and handle the little problem that we're facing here. We will meet them and then we will destroy them with our longer range weapons. We also have what you call it. God, don't get too bloody close, otherwise you'll just lose all of your ships. We also have AMMs and ASMs. So now that you are good, we're going to go contacts. I'm going to go troop transport. We're going to follow. I'm going to go 60,000 kilometers. Distance to target is about 400,000 at this point. So we're still safe. Okay, we're definitely closing it in now. Okay, that's... Oh my god. Can I do like a formation order? Is that possible? Guard versus nearest hostile. Warship, use anchor fleet destination. Set anchor fleet. No, you should just be able to follow 60,000 kilometers per second. fleets, contacts. We're going to follow then at 80,000 kilometers. Okay. We seem to be 80,000 kilometers away. Let's start opening fire then. I'm going to, first off, we're going to unassign all of these. I'm going to assign, then we're going to focus on the shade out Mapes class vessels. Assign that to fleet. Yep, everything looking good in terms of that. Even on these ones, oh, these need to be assigned up. Give them shade out Mapes. Assign that to fleet. Open fire fleet. There we go. Yeah, hit chance is way too low, which is the problem here. You need to, I think it's the ECM. I honestly think this is our biggest problem, is all the electronic counter interference that we're facing. Follow within 50,000 kilometers then. $71 impacts. 71 hits on the Greyhound there. Okay, now are we following correctly? Yeah, we are. Okay, good. No hits. Chance to hit. What's our chance to hit? 1%. Okay, that's a problem. That is a bit of a problem, I will admit. I will admit. Can we get our cruisers over here? Because these both have, they have AMMs, right? And we could use them effectively as weapons. Which I'm not opposed to. Because the enemy doesn't have any missiles. So using these as a weapon system, actually pretty high tier. Yeah, we're going to have you then join that fleet. I mean, there's a chance we'll hit. There we go, we are hitting them. It's just the chance is very, very low. So let's just do a 5-minute increment. I mean, bam, 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 bam. I mean, we're hitting it. It's just going to take us about 50 billion years to actually penetrate through the armor and then actually kill the enemy vessel. But I think AMMs could actually be really, really effective here. Yeah, that's on the way. That's going to take a little bit of time, isn't it? Okay, come on. Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. Can't believe we got 1% chance to hit with these. Honestly, this is taking way too long. We're not going to be able to destroy this. Let's just head you guys back over towards this fleet. And then we'll have them both rejoin each other up. Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, ceasefire your weapons. Ceasefire, ceasefire. Okay, all of them ceasefired. Now head back to the main, head back to the cruisers. And the cruisers should be able to help you out here. We're just going to mass launch AMMs. Okay, AMMs should be ready. So we're going to auto assign firing controls, assign to fleet. And then I'm going to assign targets. We have what is this? Yeah, we have a 2 million kilometer range here. So you want to stay within 2 million kilometers. Fleets, actually, with 1 million kilometers, that would probably work better here. So follow 1,000, 10,100, 1 million. Okay, we're closing in. And once we have the range we need, we can fire off AMMs willy bloody nilly. and see how effective our friends are at dealing with them. These AMMs are meant to kill hit 30,000 kilometers per second targets, so we should have a much better situation than we did previously. So we're going to go for the Reverend Mother class vessels. We're going to Reverend Mother, assign to fleet, open fire fleet. There we go. Well, actually, no, ceasefire fleet. Ceasefire fleet, open fire control, open fire control, assign to fleet. So that assigns you other vessels. Okay, AMMs are away. I'm going to hold fire for now. I want to see how effective this will be. If it's really effective, we'll keep it up. But if it's not, then... Okay, it's actually pretty effective. Got 50% chance there. So we're going to fire again. So open fire control, open fire control, assign to fleet. Okay, and we'll fire 3 volleys off for that vessel. Hits. 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 No armor hits though. So we're going to open fire fleet again. Oh, no penetrating hits, my bad. We've run out of missiles at this point. Oh, God. Well, I think that's where I'm going to leave the episode off. A bit anticlimactic, I know, but the enemy is heading towards us, and our weapons are seeming more ineffective than I really want them to be, or expected them to be. We may have to get the interceptors launched and moved over, as well as do a full attack to handle these guys. I know the episode may not have been as full energy as normal. I'm a little bit defeated after losing so many ships and having to handle this back and forth. Was this a mistake during this war? Probably. But, yeah, you try and have fun anyway. I'll see you guys next time. Please like, comment, subscribe. Really does help me out. Bye-bye. And special thanks to members Ortugo1101, King Stroza, Lewis Neto, Impassive 9001, Grav Mania, Finish, Renito Pinito, Fishik, Doodle SM, and Alex Roberts. Thanks for your support. We hope to keep the channel going, and I'll see you guys next time.